Ooh, I'm live. Good morning. I am live, but I'm also alive. That makes no sense. I'm late, folks. I stayed out too late last night. Overslept this morning. Didn't set the alarm. You know the story. But here we are. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for joining me this morning. I appreciate it. All right, I got to get a pop-out chat going on here. I do. I do. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I do. Pop out chat, please. Pop out in the chat. Hey, I think Alan's here. Hey, good morning, Alan. I'll be right over there after I get the pop out chat going on. And say hey to Alan. Okay. Hey, good morning, Alan. Cheers. Thanks for joining this morning. Very cool. Good morning. Swamp Picker Coffee is brewing. Cheers. Thanks for joining us. Cody Fontaine officially introduced my concoction as mud. Yeah, this is that. I was going to show this morning, Alan. It's factory sealed, but I was going to show it anyway. So I like to take coffee, and there's this energy protein drink and the powder stuff, and another protein drink and coffee and almond milk or coconut milk, whatever I have. And I like to mix it up. And so that's what I did today. And when I'm out of that stuff, I just drink coffee. Let's take a look at this flaming pie real quick. Hey, good morning, Bluegrass Picker. Cheers. Thanks for joining us. Music freaks. We are that. So this one arrived and it was damaged. I got to send it back. And I don't know if you can see or not, but the bottom got a crush in it. And then the top also has got a crush in it where the box looks like it got hand punched like that in the corner. Sometimes I get wonderful boxes, and other days I'm like, what kind of box did you use today? So yeah. Anyway, it's the flamin' and the pie. It's got some information on the side, and this is the front. Yeah. Alan, I think you know this record. What's is there a song that pops up to you? It's got some home recordings on here. Includes the newly remastered album cut at half speed across 2 LPs, plus 1 LP of unreleased home recordings. Wow. You know what, Mr. Bluegrass Picker, I'd like to hear a little bit about your sevens. Yeah, that is horrible. Whew. Everybody, let's say good morning and cheers to Richard Dolan. Good morning, Richard. Oh, yeah. Hey, good morning, Mike. Cheers. Thanks for joining us. You know, me too. Me too. I'll give you a break on it, Richard. Absolutely. Be glad to, Richard. Yeah, I'm sure my distributor is going to require that I send it back, and I don't have a problem with that. But if they say, now what if I knock off $20 and let Richard Dolan get it for $20 less? Would that work? Will that work? So let's go back to a music picker. I understand you got a lot of, you got many 7-inch singles. Some have picture sleeves. Would you like to tell us a little bit about those? You know, us freaks are just drooling about it. Hey, good morning, Yolanda. Yeah. Don't forget tonight, folks. 8 p.m. VCLT sale. Cheers. Give me a break. I did bring some records in here to show today. Even though I got up late, even though I'm running behind so late, and it's going to be tomorrow before I finish this live stream. Yeah. What? Yeah, tonight at 8 p.m. I'm doing a VCLT sale. So I had 3 customers donate 4 crates of records. I've been pricing them. I got to bring a bunch back from Wake Forest today. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen at 8 p.m. tonight on my very channel. Hey, good morning, Lady Luck Junk Dorian. Cheers. $20 Princes with sleeves. 20 Madonna with sleeves. Did Madonna have that many 12-inch singles? I mean, 7-inch singles? As long as the vinyl is in good. See, that's the thing, Richard. I can't see inside there. I can't see in there, so I don't know. 20 Beatles. Okay. Hey, good morning, Cat. Cheers, good morning. Cat, when I finish here today, be around 9:45. I have a few moments to show you just a few things, if that works. 20 Elvis half sleeves. What's a half sleeve? I'm sorry. You got 20 Elvis 7 inches, and half of them have a picture sleeve. Oh, that's cool. Hey, good morning, Carol. Cheers. Thanks for joining. The only way to find out is to open it. And I can't do it, Alan. Yes, on the half sleeves. Yeah, absolutely. Oh no, you got to save those prayers. My mom said, you better save those prayers for the real ones you really need to pray. Yeah. Buyer beware. No. Oh, well, Richard, if you were to buy that and the vinyl was damaged, Paul would just come straight to your house and say, hey, Richard, so sorry. And he'll give it to you. Yeah. Heading to the church. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool. Crazy schedules we have. I need Holiday and Lucky Star. Having a hard time finding them. Oh, wow. You know, maybe a couple months ago, a month and a half ago, I had a big 7-inch sale. Alan was there. Richard was there. And I sold tons of 7 inches, maybe 100. And they were $2 each, and they all had a picture sleeve. Maybe not then. Okay, cool. Richard, I was live last night, and people were asking for you, and I'm sending you a message, and bam. Well, there you go. There you go. He might have your lucky star. He's got your lucky star. All right, guys. Are these for sale, Bluegrass Picker? Yeah. Well, cool. This is a new pressing, folks. This song. Arctic Monkeys. Arctic Monkeys sell. Boy, do they sell. They do sell. Cool. Yeah. This also came out Friday. The Allman Betts Band. This is a new record, folks. The Allman Betts Band. We all know about the Allman Brothers. Allman Betts, there you go. Rock and roll. I always tell them out there playing some will be collection. Very cool. I wasn't in the mood last night. Album. I'm very depressed right now. Yeah, this could help you. We could have helped you, Richard. Friend passed away. Yeah. We could have helped you, Richard. We were there for you. Yes, we were. And speaking of being there for you, where's Carson? Yeah, Richard. So sometimes putting your mind in a different place and basking in the joy of a past, some of that's past is a good thing too. Yeah. Yep. That's when friends are best. You're exactly right. Something on the bottom of my computer. What is it? Oh, it's a screw. Oh, feels like it's loose. Whew. I gotta tighten my screws on my computer. Yeah. Richard, that's never cool. It's never a fun thing to go through either. Absolutely. But just relying upon friends and internet acquaintances. Yeah, absolutely. The Pretenders released this Friday. I haven't heard anything from it. I don't know anything about it. I love the sticker. Heavyweight vinyl. Got the heavyweight stuff. And that's so true. That's when friends are best. See you tonight. Thanks for stopping by. If they are a friend, celebrate the good times. Be grateful that their memories. That's exactly right. Yeah. Doesn't mean it's going to be sad. Doesn't mean it's not going to be sad, but exactly right. Thanks for sharing that, Bluegrass. I have 3 Madonna picture sleeves in his hand right now. Very cool. And 2 are imports. Alan, did you get some Madonna from me? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. All right, this is going to bother me about this screw, folks. I don't want it to fall. I'll never be able to find it, especially with this mess. So I went through and I just pulled randomly, blindly today. And I tried to go through and pull one from every alphabet. And so this is what I'm going to show you, folks. I pull some from the jazz and I pull some from the rock. And I'm going to alternate. And let's just see what I have. Hey, take care, bud. Oh, salsa. I love salsa. I'll rock on. Maybe I'll see you tonight. Yeah. Oh, I had these for years. My funeral will be a party. Lots of music, lots of laughing. There's no crying at my funeral. Let's go. Yeah. I don't even want a funeral. I don't want a memorial service. I just want my body burnt when it's still warm and put my ashes on the railroad track. And then the railroad company will come up and spray poison on top of my ashes to keep the weeds away. Yeah, so there you go. It's not morbid, but it's something to think about. But yeah, Richard, think of the good. Think of the good times you had. Yeah. All right, folks, here we go. This is Oriental Spas. And I'm very guilty of not having listened to this record. But Oriental Spas. Don't know anything about them. Yeah. Don't know a thing about them other than I have them. Hey, good morning. Cheers. Thanks for stopping. I'm going to have to start doing my Victorian and have a little hit list over here. But I think your name starts with an R. Rhonda, Regina, Rebecca. Rah. Yeah. But good morning. Thanks for joining us. Yeah. There's a cool comment coming over. Rhonda. Yeah. Thank you, Rhonda. I'll never forget that conversation I had with Rhonda. It was basically the last conversation we had. Not this Rhonda, another Rhonda. Yeah. Wow. Subscribe to my channel if you want a chance at salsa giveaways. My peach mango salsa is famous. Woohoo! I love me some salsa, that's for sure. I like the cover of this. This is from the jazz section. So I'm alternate rock, jazz. Pieces of a Dream. Yeah. Oh, my buddy Brandon at the comic store just went live. There's probably a little bit of overlay, but record people, comic people, there's probably a little bit of an overlay, but yeah. Oh, I love this image, folks. This is Sandy Nelson. He was real popular. Beat that drum. He was a drummer. Had his own band. I'm the drummer. I got a band. There you go. So yeah. I don't know if it all was, but most of his music was instrumental. Yeah, very cool. Here. So it's still sunny, folks. The weather forecast says not Monday, but now Tuesday is when the tropical storm is going to pass through here. And that's when we all die. I've been looking at a lot of 4.5s in my collection the last few days. I have so many. Oh, cool. Alan, I'd like to see how you store and organize your 7s. But you could be talking about your 12-inch 45s also. This is so good. This is so good. Rampals. This is his greatest hits, folks. And I'm one guilty not knowing. This is volume 2. So this guy has 2 records, volume 1 and volume 2 of greatest hits. I'm trying to think if I recognize any of it. Does anybody recognize any of his songs? I mean, he's got 2 greatest hits album, at least 2. Could have 3. Looks like he's doing classical tunes. Jean-Pierre Rampal is a very special person. There you go. He plays a flute. So that makes him a flautist. Is that correct, folks? He's a flautist. You have him in cases. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, you're welcome to share that with us. Alan's going to be on with us next Friday. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Got it written down right here. Alan. Yeah, there we go. I did some cleaning behind my counter yesterday. Oh, I have a lot of RST singles in one case. Wow. That's cool. Rock. This is the Neville brothers. For sure. This is the Neville brothers. Part of that New Orleans sound. This is the gold stamp promo, and it's the Neville brothers. I wish I knew the names of the meters, but some of the meters played on here, which I should probably research this and see. Yeah. I have some meters records that I really, really, really enjoy, folks. They have a wonderful way of playing not only rhythm, but playing soul and funk. Absolutely. How do you prevent ring wear on 4/5s? You know, good question. We know that it's typically pressure, and it's typically rubbing against that creates ring wear, not only on the 7 inches, but the 12 inches. And so one thing that helps is to have them in what I call bags. That helps. Store them vertically, not at an angle, and then not to have them tight, because that would create pressure. And so some people put their records on a shelf like a bookcase, so they have to slide them in, slide them out, slide them in, slide them out, and so that's how you can get. Yeah. Alan, do you have any suggestions there? How to prevent ring wear? Plastic sleeves. You think it prevents it 100%, or do you think the storage and the presser has anything to do with it? Excuse me. Early morning yesterday. I was up before the dawn. Had to have things my own way. I must be moving on. Like a something without a something. Folks, this is Stanley Turrentine. Love him. And it's got Gloria Lynn. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful voice. Gloria Lynn. Yeah. This is the Love's Finally Found Him. Love's finally found me. But this particular record has got a wicked looking mark on it. And with this wicked looking mark, I had to play it. It plays through the marks, no jumps, no repeats, but several ticks. But such a rare record, I had to save it. So there you go. Gloria Lynn. Tammy Terrell, Gloria Lynn, Dakota Staten. I just think about those beautiful, beautiful, beautiful voices. Yeah. Pardon me. I'm gonna have to mute my mic next time I do that. Lots of wonderful female voices. Seems like we get more popular female voices. In rock and with country. I think about Hart, Linda Ronstadt, Loretta Lynn, Dolly Parton. Had to make a note. And but there's soul too. Donna Summer, the Supremes. Yeah, that's so true, Alan. Yeah. Good morning, Tommy. Cheers. Thanks for joining us. Good morning, Edward. Thanks for joining us. Yeah. I've seen records that were stacked up like pancakes. I think that probably adds to it. So that was jazz. Paul Nicholas. It's on RSO Records. Paul Nicholas. Was he part of another band? I have them in sleeves and in storage white boxes. I guess I have to take some out. Yeah. Do you feel like that the ring wear is happening after you've owned the records, or do you feel like there's ring wear before you get the records? And so now is a good time to prevent them from happening again. Paul Nicholas. As an English actor and singer, he started out as a pop career, but soon changed to a musical theater. Later in the 70s, he joined the pop. Well, come on, show it to us. Later in the 70s, he returned to the pop charts and began an acting career in the 1983 BBC sitcom Just Good Friends, for which he is best known. Oh, well, there you go. So he's English. He's still with us. He's 70. He's 75. That's very cool. Yeah, that is very cool. There you go. First song is Heaven on the Seventh Floor. Oh, you feel like it's happening with you. Yeah. Yeah, and that's a good question. Yeah. Have you tried an internet search have you learned anything on the internet? Maybe there's some forums where people actually talk about that. So that's just my thoughts. Hey, if you learn more, please share it with us. We're real eager to learn. Absolutely. Yeah. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. This is you see this format a lot with jazz, but it's on the Jazz Tone label. And this is Dixieland Free for All featuring Rex Stewart and his band. Rex Stewart. So whenever I see these, I know that this is a good series of jazz. It's typically older jazz from days gone by. And it's typically not the big players like Coltrane and Thelonious Monk and stuff like that, but it doesn't mean it's not as good music as those guys, if not better. Absolutely. This is Adele Bertie. Adele Bertie? I don't know her. Got a feeling this is it's a full LP. Gold stamp promo. Ooh. I like the way her font is. Yeah, so cool. The columns are formatted. Yeah. Oh, it's a promo. It says it on the label. Wow. It says Prince as credits. I wonder if it's the Prince that we know. Or is there another Prince? Have to look at the credits and see. But, I think this particular inventory code came from a guy who worked radio. No, it's not. This could have come from a radio station. But there's so many records that were sent to radio stations that that never took off. Oh boy, it's hard to read this font too. Wow. I'm just going to do a quick internet search to see if she is connected with Prince in any way. I enjoy big band jazz. Very good. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to see, go here to the Wikipedia and see if we can get some information. See if this is Prince that we know. Adele. Little lies, tell me little lies. Ooh. Okay, I found her Wikipedia. Reading, thumbing. She was in a band called the Buds. Called the Bloods. Thomas Dolby produced her first hit dance single. This record's called Little Lives. It says that she sang with Tears for Fears, so in the Seeds of Love. She was there for the Seeds of Love tour. And she sang background vocals for Debbie Harry. And as well as touring with Sophie B. Hawkins. Yeah. Wow. Not much information on her, but I think if some of these were Prince songs, I think it definitely would have been in there. It's great to say that you sang for Tears for Fears on their Sowing the Seeds of Love album. I love that record a lot. This is his name is Charlie Wiener. This is from the jazz section, folks. Dancing at the Wienerland Ball. I didn't say that. I just read it. Wienerland Band and Crew. I just read it, folks. I didn't see it. So there you go. I'm guessing orchestra, early jazz. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I think I know this. This is Simon F. Some good stuff. Yeah. I don't know the history of him, and I don't know very much about him, so that's another day. Checking the players on here. Yeah, nothing floats up to the top, but that deserves a good listen. Yeah, absolutely. This is Louis Bellson. Now he does big band music, and he was very popular. This is on the Pablo label. Whenever I see the Pablo label, I know that that's a pretty good. It's going to be a pretty good record. Pablo was really cool. Yeah. See who the players are. I don't even know what year this was recorded or anything, but Lou Bellson. My name is Lou Bellson. Let's see what this is. This is a band called Export, and the album is called Contraband. Contraband. I love it. I love this old sticker right here. I love these old store stickers, and it's really neat to see them. Let's see what this says. It was upside down. It said Super X. Super X, so perhaps it was a drugstore. Super X, SUPER, and the R is like that. Super X. Got a text from a buddy. Yeah. Steve Morris, folks. There we go. Pulls it all together. Yeah. I have to reach out to my buddy Tony and see if he knows this record, especially with Steve Morris being on it. And folks, oh wow. Well, it actually says Prince in the as a credit. There are several songs, and it has her name and Prince as the credit. So I'm gonna show you one more time, Yolanda, if you'd like to do some research on her yourself. Yeah, that's good to know. Thank you so much for being here and sharing that information with her. May have been a pharmacy store. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Where they're a little more in tune to things like that than we were here. I mean, we had the pharmacies, but as a kid, we had a pharmacy downtown, and we would walk to the pharmacy after school, and when and we would walk there. They had a soda fountain, if you would, and which was really cool. And I remember on Fridays, I would go to my buddy's house, and then we would sneak over there, kind of milkshake. Yeah, until I learned I couldn't do dairy very well. So that was rock. Here we go. Music from Bach to rock. Salute to the 105th anniversary of Gas by Harry Fields, his piano and quartet. Yeah, it's on the Capitol label. Capitol Custom label. Yeah, Yolanda, if you find anything, let us know. Well, look at this Capitol label, folks. Alan, check this out. It's the Capitol Custom label. Caloric. Caloric. Out of Pennsylvania. Caloric Corporation, TOPTON, Topton, Pennsylvania. A salute to glass. Capitol Records. This is manufactured by Capitol Records Incorporated Custom Services Department. Interesting. I guess they wanted you to know. Yeah. Interesting label. I wonder if that's on any websites. Look at this cool Capitol label that we found. I mean, there's still a lot of things in development when it comes to that. But anyway, we got the guy doing some really cool jazz. Harry Fields. I've seen his name before. Yeah. Okay, go back to the rock pile. This one's factory sealed, so I haven't had a chance to listen to it. Not that I listen to everything, but it's my excuse. Take it out of here. So it's Andy, Jarnett, Harnett, and Harnett, and Jarnett. So yeah, there you go. Interesting cover. And then the back, there she is. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Ron. Cheers. Thanks for joining us. Ron may know this record if you just got here. Yeah, Alan, isn't that neat? I'm going to show this record to Ron, if you guys don't mind, see if he knows it. Ron, like a lot of people, enjoys rock and roll, and he likes it when it's a little heavier, too. So let's see. Ron, do you know this record right here, Export? It's called Contraband. I was looking at the credits, and it said Steve Morris, lead, rhythm, slide guitar, and backing vocals. Steve Morris. Yeah, so there we go. I don't remember who Steve Morse was with, but he was with somebody. Yeah. This is David Sanborn. He played a lot on 80s records, whether it was rock or new wave. But he would bring that horn out and play it. Him and there was another guy that would do it a lot. Yeah, David Sanborn, Hideaway. It's a really good record. It's very common. It's not super desirable, but it's very good. Trying to see who's on here. James Taylor's on here. Ralph McDonald. James Taylor's on here, folks. What does James do? All right, James, what do you do? Steve Gadd plays drums. Ralph McDonald. Steve Gadd played drums on a lot of things. Okay, here's one. Trying to find out what James Taylor did. We know that James played. Well, this has a seduction on it. It's produced by Giorgio Moroder, so you know I got to listen to that. I love me some Giorgio. Yeah, so, oh well, I don't find it quickly, so I'll just move on. Either he played acoustic guitar or he sang. Not familiar with. That's totally cool. He was with Kansas and Deep Purple. Steve Morse. This is Steve Morris, Morris. I could be having him confused with Steve Morse. Steve Morris. But you know, you see things, you try to remember things, you try to put it all together sometimes, and then thank God for Wikipedia. Steve Gadd. Oh yeah, Tony Banks. Yeah, Steve was a good drummer. He's solid. Kind of like Jeff Picorio. He could jump from here to there and make it seamless. Okay, so this was jazz, and then over here. This is a guy named Carman. I think he does very what we would call contemporary music at the time. And I think this is a Jesus record. But he is sporting his members only jacket. Only somebody took the members only away. You can see where there's a fade there. We can't have you in no members only jacket. I wonder if that had something to do with the copyright or royalties. I should do a wall one day that's just jukebox related walls. But this is Stan Kenton, and this is Artistry and Tango. This is orchestra, and there you go. Jay Johnson's on here. One of Sam's clarinet players lives in Wake Forest and came out to the shop one day. And even came here, and we just talked and talked and talked. He told me so many cool things. Unfortunately, he wasn't credited very much at all, which was really sad. Oh, don't be sorry at all. It's probably me thinking that it's Morse, but now that I got it on my mind, I'm just going to clarify my mind. Steve. So the band is Export, and I'm just going to key in Steve Morse and see what comes up on the. 1980, it says Steve Morris worked with he worked with Deep Purple and Ian Gillan and Heartland. Yeah. See if I can find the actual Wikipedia page. All right, here we go. No, that's a different Steve Morris. It's not the Steve Morris from New Order. Yeah, sorry, another one. Oh, well, this might be a little deeper research than something on the Ferguson. Is Maynard Ferguson on that album with Stan? See, that's the crazy thing, Ron. It's just so many things just weren't credited, so I don't know. I mean, we could probably spend time researching online. Yeah. So, yeah, I just don't know. It's artistry and tango, Ron, if you want to do a little research. But unfortunately, not everything is credited. Carmen had a bit. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. I think there's one song that he's really the champion or something like that. That he's really, yeah, Ron. It's unfortunate that it's fortunate that these artists played on all this and all this and all that, all these players, and they collaborated. And it's unfortunate that they didn't give everybody proper credit on the records. Yeah. This is a band called Justice League. They're on the Dutch East Indie Trading import label. But I don't know if they're American or not. This tells you a clue. There's an X. So that means, did he just go into a club and he got stamped, or is he having an X on your wrist meant something back in the day? Straight edge, is that right? Yeah. But anyway, this is probably a desirable record. It's got an insert with photographs and some lyrics. Justice League. It sounds like it would be a Saturday morning cartoon. There is significant, and yeah, there is. So we see records that have a corner that's it's cut. This one's, it's hard to tell, but it's round, so it's like a big drill. But records will have a hole in it. Records will have a cut corner. Records will have a saw cut, like I've seen them like right here. And so two things. They could be promotional items that were sent to radio stations, television stations, periodicals, people who wrote, writers who did reviews. And then also, if, say I brought in 45 of these, not today, but say 1985, I brought in 45 of these Flamin' Pie and only sold 30, I could send the 15 back and I would get a credit for that. And then the distributors would do a saw cut, and then you could look in the catalog, you can buy cutout records, and they were discounted. You would put them in a certain bin, cutout bins. And so, yeah, some people won't touch them. Some people don't care. Some people don't realize that they could be promotional items. I've actually seen records that looks like an ice pick went through them or something like that. So, yeah. So some people won't touch them. I don't care. Alan, what's your thoughts with them? Edward, what's your thoughts with them? Yeah. Yolanda, does any of that matter to anybody? Justice League. I'm just do a little quick search on Justice League. I feel like I'm gonna get a cartoon. Justice League. It's a self-title, so it's hard to. Yep, there was a movie, Justice League. Comic book movie. Is today Elvis Presley's birthday? Justice League, the band. Oh. Hey, can somebody do an internet search and see if today is Elvis Presley's birthday? They formed in '83. Oh, they were South California straight edge hardcore punk. There you go, folks. Straight edge hardcore punk. Yeah. Or did he die today? Let's see if there's any comments. Adam, there's a, oh yeah. Ron would know. So this is punk. He died on August. He was born January 8th and died in August 5th, 16. Okay, got you. What's this person talking about? Oh, never mind. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. I like when people say, oh my. I like when people say, oh my. Oh yeah. Got to put on that party dress. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that, Ron. Yeah. Yeah, cool. So we got the punk rock record for straight edge hardcore punk. This is Ken Griffin. I love seeing his records because he played the organ and it's really cool. But the enduring hymns, Ken Griffin, an introduction by Kirby Griffin. Yeah. Make sure you put on clean clothes now. Never mind them at all. Hey, good morning, Harry. Cheers. Thanks for joining us. That's right. We got to never mind those boggles. Bollocks. Yeah. That was jazz. Here we go. Got a folk singer that just blows everybody away. Burl Ives. He's such more than that guy who narrates the Christmas thingy and says silver bells. Yeah. But he's on a Columbia 6i. He was very popular in the folk community. Yeah. Harry, I trust you're doing well this morning and you're having such adventures today. Harry and I went live last night pricing records. Harry came on and hung out with us and it was really fun. And I'm pricing records for the sale that's going to happen tonight at 8 p.m. I hope you can join me. 3 customers donated 4 crates of records and some T-shirts, which I got to price those T-shirts. And they need to help out the store. So there we go. Silver and gold. That's right. Silver and gold. He had that nice deep baritone voice, which was really cool. I think it was baritone, or was it bass? Anyway, Burl Ives. I like this because there's a lot of Memphis design on this. And Harry, I got to teach you about identifying Memphis design items and pick those up when you're out and about sourcing. They're fun to discover. But this is Al Gerard, and this is factory sealed. Hearts Horizon. Yeah. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Absolutely. I love hearing Burl Ives' voice. Absolutely. Hey, folks, when I got this record, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be the coolest record ever. Take a look at this cover. I'll take it out of the jacket for you. Satan's Slaves, or Satan's Slave. Anyway, this is Sammy Hall, and I picked this up and I'm like, this is going to be the most amazing record I've ever found. And I tell you, folks, it's really cool. But there you go. And it's very good, but it's kind of, I don't know. I was expecting this and kind of got, you know, a singer songwriter type person singing some stuff. So yeah, there you go. So your name is Glenn. Yeah. It's on the New Packs label, and for some reason I'm thinking that had something to do with Jim and Tammy. I don't know though. Yeah. Satan's Slave. Love the cover. So that's rock. New one for me. Hey, Kent. Hey, Kent. Cheers. Thanks for joining us. Sunday school? Never thought about it. This is so good, folks. Oh, I'm getting close to an hour. I'll be able to get through all the jazz and a lot of the rock, especially if I go fast. This is jazz. Barry Miles, Miles of Genius. This was filed in the jazz section, but the Jerry Lewis Singers. And he's got some Beatles on here and Bob Dylan and cool things like that. Yeah. Put that to the side. Put that in the Beatles pile. Where are all the Focus albums? I don't think I have any at all. Hey, good morning, Now Spinning TV. Cheers. Thanks for joining us. Hey, folks, I'm going to show you this right here. This is the rock that I pulled blindly, so I'm going to show you this. A band called Glee Club, and I don't know anything about them. But this is on Sibilance Records. Yeah, Glee Club. This is Time Bandits. Time Bandits, and they look a little on the glam metal side of things. They're on the Columbia label, and I do not recognize any of the players. Yep, and this is Bo McDougall. Bo McDongle. Dang, what's his name? Hold on a second, I'll find the label. Bo McDougall. Produced by, it's on the Milk and Honey label. It could be a Jesus record. But folks, look at that beautiful guitar. So I don't know if that's a 330 or what it is, but it's not a Birdland. Oh, it's a 333. Oh, I used to have one. 330. Help me out, somebody. 333, 331, 332. This big, beautiful hollow body Gibson. Yeah, I had one time. Didn't keep it though. 333, I'm thinking, but I have to look it up. Absolutely, Hocus Pocus, great guitar player. Absolutely, yeah. Need to give the album a re-listen. I haven't heard it in a while. Exactly. Moving Waves, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, Hocus Pocus. This record is on black vinyl. It's sold black vinyl, folks. But this is the band called the Kazoo Brothers. Let's see what soul black record look like color. Oh yeah, I have got a bunch of these this color. That's awesome. Yeah. Kazoo. Do we eat kazoo? Can I put this in my food wall? This is an interesting record. I like it. I like the way it looks, but it just doesn't translate well. But the band is called Mistress, and if you look, these are some legs right here. Yeah. Can you see the legs? Kind of reminds you of the truck stop legs, and then Mistress. There they are. I'm not wearing a white shirt today. Well, you better wear a white shirt because today's white shirt Photoshop day. Anyway, so there we go. This is don't know anything about these guys. They're on RSO. RSO did a lot of soft rock, as well as Bee Gees, as well as Eric Clapton. Let's hit Dark Band. Here you go. I should know their name. I should know their hot song, "The Best of the Seekers." I don't know what they're known for. "The Best of the Seekers." If anybody knows, please chime in and let us know. It's on the Capital EMI label. They're metal? Get out of here. Get out of here. Wow, well, thanks for letting me know. One record, man. Oh, gosh. So I'm going to ask you, just like everybody asks everybody else, what's your budget for that record, sir? I play that record at least once a month. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. They don't go for that much money. They don't go for that much money at all. That's for sure. When Monkeys Were Gods. This is a compilation, folks. It's got bands like The Boners, 3D Invisibles, Hysteric Narcotics, The Frames, Sleep, Vertical Pillows, Lucy X, and The Love Masters. I got to listen to this again, folks. It's so funny. It's just such a funny record. I love it when it's like that. There you go. This is Vibrating Eggs. It's got Jefferson Holt and Mike Mills is on here. Those two cats were REM. It's on Doggone Records. Sounds so southern, I'm embarrassed to say it. But it's got the shrink, and somebody wrote on here REM and Company, and I never tried to take it off. I just let it be there. The cool thing is like this is during the new indie time where you got little photocopy inserts and new from Doggone Records. You can get the Doggone T-shirt. This is a company order form, but it's not slick printed. It's done on a photocopier. Yeah. Very cool stuff. T-shirts, $8 postpaid. Georgie girl? Hey, Georgie girl. Bum, Georgie girl. Da 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 da. Wow, I've heard that song, just don't know it. This is Steve Taylor, very Memphis cover. Harry, don't forget, let's talk about Memphis one day. But this has a Memphis cover, Memphis designed style cover. It's wonderful new wave. I have a copy of this in my personal listening library. I like it a lot. Ooh, I like it a lot. This is a band called Squeezed. Not to be confused with the band called Squeeze, but this is Squeezed. At least I think so. Yeah, these are too punk to be there. There you go. Squeezed. Thanks. Now I'll be singing the song all day. All right, we'll sing another song for you. Gosh, what song can we sing for him? Oh, yeah. Oh, you saw him live. Yeah, I discovered him. I think I ran across a CD called I Predict 1990. Is that right? And I like his voice. Yeah, so anyway, that's kind of cool. Well, A lot of his songs are kind of corny, but they sound good. And so, yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Okay. All right, everybody, I'm going to show you something, and I want you to stare at it for 3 seconds. Then I'm going to ask you a question, okay? Are you ready? You can earn some RecordKrate bonus points. Are you ready? All right. I want you to stare at this for 3 seconds. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Okay. I predict 1990. Absolutely. I have that on vinyl. I think I do too. How many polka dots are on her dress? How many polka dots are on her dress? Oh, come on, folks. Take a guess. Take a guess. Take a guess. And we're not even showing the whole dress. $35,000, $15,000. Ah! 35, 427. I'm surprised you didn't say 420, Harry. Yeah. You know how the helicopters will get over a crowd and they'll take this little thingy, this much on, they count them, and they go like 1, 2, 3, and then yeah. So I did a quick count of like from here to here and got like 100. So I would say a couple thousand. But here's the other thing. Flip it over, there's even more. And then not to mention the corners on the back. Okay. So everybody earns 500 RecordKrate bonus points who chimed in with that. Yeah, thank you for doing that. 35, 33, 33 and a third. I like that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Wow. If you guys are in the path of the tropical storm or the hurricane, be safe. We're going to get wet. We're going to get wet. I got to go cover up the roadster and try to keep it as safe as possible from the rain that's coming in. I don't think we're going to get much wind, but I'll take stuff in, chairs and things like that, secure them. And everybody who's on the path, be super careful. We're about an hour and a half, 2 hours from Wilmington, up 40, so we're okay. Yeah. Oh, you're so welcome, Edward. You're so welcome. Yeah. So, folks, it's time for me to continue on. I'm going to grab some things and head up to Wake Forest, open at noon there today. And then tonight I'll be back in Raleigh for my sale. So 8 p.m. So thank you, everybody. Have a good day. It was fun. Thank you. This is so good. Take care. See you soon. Thanks for being